Have you ever had a one night stand?
When I was younger, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
I mean, no, that's no. I'm acting
It's
like
not
that's not
something.
normal.
Yeah,
That's actually the most normal thing ever.
I mean,
But I just love your honesty.
it's not something to be ashamed about.
It's not. It's not. I just love yours, Nico's, and Isabel's honesty that you can say stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people that are, shy. And...
I think for the longest time, especially whatever you want to call them, celebrities, artistas, whatnot, there was an expectation that you couldn't talk about these things. But I think the younger generations are changing that, right? Because it's a bit more open in terms of what people want to know.
It's just, people are more modern now than they were 5-10 years ago.
Correct. And before, every upcoming artista had to have this like pristine image.
Yeah,
right?
there were so much expectations on artistas before. So your manager Chere is not gonna message me and say, "Will, you can't air this of Erwan." Bro, she was on my ass when me and Nico hung out. I swear for like 3 days straight, and she's on my ass. You can't take photos with Nico with that shirt on because I'm wearing a smart shirt. I was like, but it's my Instagram store. It's my photo. Who cares? She's intense.
Yeah,
dude.
she's intense, but in a good way.
Yeah,
I think that's.
It means she has your back.
Yeah, she needs to protect you, right?
Yeah, I want to hire her and fire Jacko.
Jack was terrible. At least he cut his hair, so that's a good thing.
I'm getting there. I'm thinking about that just awkward point where it's like really scary, where you're really good friends, right? Like you and Anne are messaging a lot. And then that scary point where you're like, okay, do I take this to the next level? Or like, are we gonna move this forward? Or are we just gonna be really good friends that message all the time? Right? It's kind of that place of limbo. It's a scary place to be. What do you think about that?
It's scary because you have the fear of losing
a
friendship that you've built. Right? And as much as you want to say you'll stay friends with your exes, come on. Every single person I know that said, okay, we'll stay friends with my exes, yeah, it lasts for maybe 2-3 years, and you stay friendly. If you see each other, hey, hi, how are you? Cool. But you don't actively, that person's not active in your life anymore, right? So they're not a solid friend. And I know it's sad, Will, but that's just how it is. And some people deal with it better than others, but some people can't deal with pretending everything's okay when it's not okay. It's sad because that person was a huge chunk of your life, right?
Well, for me, I think the hardest part of any breakups is just losing your best friend.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
So going back to this, like when you're in limbo, how did you move to the next level? Like the next level is what, kissing?
Yeah, I mean,
or is there something before that? Is there something
I guess
like...
you have to hook up first.
Yeah, that's when it's like, okay.
And that's when it becomes, okay, so that just happened. So what does that mean? That's when you start having the conversation. So we kissed, and then after that, start going out together more because that already happened. Unless
once you've kissed,
unless
like
the kiss was really awkward.
Okay.
Right.
But it's usually
that can happen. Well, that can happen for certain people. But no, like once you kiss, you start kind of going out, hanging in the same circle of friends. You start going to bars together, to clubs, to restaurants. You kiss more, and then
it develops,
and then it develops,
okay,
and
that's
then
easy.
And then you have to have that conversation of what is this? Is this casual, or is this for fun, or is this serious? Right?
And then like you just had that conversation, or like, okay, this is serious.
Once it felt serious, I think for us it came very naturally. Once it started feeling really serious, we had to ask ourselves, is this it?
Damn, I'm stealing all of Belle's thunder. Because you can't go full sex. You can only
go around it.
Yeah, go around it. Kind of like and you had to keep your relationship, I assume, secret, because that's what artistas do when they have love teams and stuff.
Yeah, not secret necessarily, but it's just not something
the public knew about.
That we felt really kind of comfortable publicly speaking about.
But did people somehow know?
I mean, it leaks, and then you have kind of like articles here and there. And
how does
you'll
that
probably
stuff
be
leak?
Able to find that. I don't know. Oh, I guess people see you, right? You see you hanging out outside.
True, like at a club or a bar at an event or something.
And I mean, if you're like a high stake artista where you have this really solid love team or whatnot, you actually have sometimes people kind of block the news, like. They know when an article is going to come out, and they're going to be like, please don't publish that or whatnot. Thank God that didn't happen to us. So yeah, us was about kind of just being very careful, because once it was, and this is what I was telling you, once it's in the public, it already makes it more official. And it makes it more serious, right?
And more difficult.
And more difficult. So you want to be sure before it hits the stand that you guys are solid.
Do you remember how you pulled her? Yeah, did you have like a smooth conversation where you said something? If you liked what you saw and you want to listen to the full episode, then download Spotify and follow us at SuperHuman with Will Dasovich. It's completely free, it's linked below and easy to use.